The German Shepherd is more than a loyal family dog. More than a companion, more than a protector. For decades, it has been the secret weapon of elite K9 units around the world. From police forces to military bases, this breed has earned a reputation as the backbone of tactical K9 teams. Swift, precise, and fiercely loyal, the German Shepherd is a weapon disguised as a dog. But what makes it the choice of elite handlers? Why do soldiers and officers trust this breed when lives are on the line? The answers reveal both the brilliance of the breed and the danger of underestimating it. The first reason is intelligence. German Shepherds rank among the smartest breeds in the world. They don't just follow commands, they anticipate, calculate, and often predict what their handlers want. This intelligence makes them indispensable in the field. They can track scents, identify threats, and even recognize subtle changes in human behavior that signal danger. But intelligence is a double-edged sword. Without structure, the same sharp mind that saves lives in combat can create chaos in a home. That's why elite handlers drill their shepherds daily. Intelligence must be channeled, sharpened, and controlled, or it turns inward. The second reason is speed. A German Shepherd doesn't just run, it launches. With bursts reaching over 30 miles per hour, a Shepherd can close ground on a target in seconds. This speed is terrifying to criminals and enemies alike. A fleeing suspect might think they have a head start, until they hear the thunder of paws closing in. But in civilian homes, this speed creates problems. One careless release command, one slipped leash, and the dog becomes a missile with teeth. That's when regret replaces admiration. The third reason is versatility. German Shepherds excel in multiple roles: detection, tracking, apprehension, and protection. Few breeds can switch from sniffing explosives to chasing down suspects in a single shift. This versatility is why elite K9 units rely on them as their secret weapon. One dog, multiple skills, endless reliability. But again, versatility comes with a warning. Without purpose, the Shepherd creates its own missions, often destructive ones. The fourth reason is bite control. German Shepherds bite with enough force to crush bone, but what makes them truly dangerous is not power, it's precision. Elite K9 Shepherds are trained to target specific areas, to clamp and hold until commanded to release. This level of control makes them tactical weapons, not wild animals. But control requires discipline. Without it, the bite is unpredictable, unrestrained, and potentially catastrophic. This is why professionals emphasize gear. A tactical harness isn't optional, it's the leash of control between handler and weapon. Without it, you're holding raw fire with no extinguisher. The fifth reason is loyalty. German Shepherds don't just follow orders, they fuse to their handlers. That loyalty makes them fearless, willing to charge into gunfire or shield their partner without hesitation. But loyalty without leadership turns dangerous. An untrained Shepherd might protect at the wrong time, attack the wrong target, or guard so obsessively that even friends become enemies. This is the mistake that destroys owners. They fall in love with the idea of loyalty, forgetting that loyalty without structure becomes possession. Elite handlers know this. They set boundaries, enforce discipline, and guide the bond into something productive. That's what turns loyalty into a weapon rather than a liability. The sixth reason is courage. German Shepherds are famously steady under pressure. Explosions, gunfire, screaming crowds, these dogs don't flinch. That courage is why they're trusted in war zones. While humans hesitate, the Shepherd acts. It doesn't second guess. It moves with precision. But courage in the wrong context can be recklessness. Civilian owners see it as bravery until the dog charges headlong into danger with no regard for consequences. The seventh reason is trainability. Shepherds crave structure. They thrive under repetition, drills, and consistency. For elite units, this means endless opportunity to refine their skills. But trainability is not the same as easy. It means they demand constant training. For the average family, the pace is overwhelming. And that's why so many Shepherds end up in shelters, destroyed not by their genetics, but by human misunderstanding. The eighth reason is adaptability. Shepherds can work in freezing snow, blistering heat, dense cities, or open fields. Few breeds can adjust so seamlessly. That adaptability makes them the Swiss Army knife of K9 units. A true secret weapon in environments where conditions change by the minute. But again, adaptability without direction turns into chaos. In homes, this often means the Shepherd adapts too well, learning bad habits just as quickly as good ones. And finally, the ninth reason is presence. A German Shepherd doesn't need to act to command respect. Its posture, its stare, Its very presence radiates authority. Criminals surrender when they see one. Soldiers walk taller beside one. And owners feel invincible when holding the leash of one. But presence is not enough. Without training, presence turns into intimidation, and intimidation into aggression. This is the duality of the German Shepherd. Secret weapon in the hands of the elite. Unpredictable liability in the hands of the unprepared. Handlers in elite K9 units understand this balance. They train daily, they equip properly, they lead consistently. They don't take the shepherd's power for granted. That's the difference between awe and regret. Between a weapon and a disaster. So before you dream of owning the secret weapon of elite K9 units, ask yourself, are you ready to train like a professional? Are you ready to structure your life around control and discipline? Because if you're not, the weapon you admire will turn on you. And regret will replace respect. But if you are, if you're willing to lead with strength, discipline, and structure, you'll discover why the German Shepherd is trusted with lives, loved by handlers, and feared by enemies. The German Shepherd is not just a dog. It's a weapon. A secret weapon. And like all weapons, it demands respect. Handle it well, and you'll have the fiercest ally you'll ever know. Handle it poorly, and you'll face consequences you'll never forget. This is the truth the elite already know. The German Shepherd isn't just fast. Isn't just loyal. Isn't just brave. It's the secret weapon of K9 units worldwide.